reflected in holdings account. Okay. All right. On the same date, 1st January 2021, okay, Delco also acquired 60% of Iris. Okay, on the same date, Delco also acquired Iris, which is more than 50%. Therefore, Iris become a second subsidiary to Delco. So, ini adalah subsidiary yang kedua. Okay, with the CT amount 1.2 million. Okay, fair value for the net asset is also provided. Okay, 2.5 million. Okay, on the same date, the fair value of the NCI, non-controlling interest, is given 1 million. So you can see the difference. The first paragraph, okay, you just been informed that NCI is using partial goodwill, which is proportionate shares. But on the second paragraph, okay, you have been given value of the NCI, okay, amount NCI value, which is 1 million. So definitely there is slightly difference in terms of treatment. Okay, why I provide this kind of question? Because sometimes you are being provided with the amount NCI value, sometimes you are not being given, so you need to determine. So in order to determine NCI, so you need to identify the NCI measurement, whether it's using partial goodwill or full goodwill. Okay, that's why we have first paragraph ni, they highlight about the NCI measurement. Okay, so let's proceed the first one. Okay, so basically in order to answer the question, it's much easier if we can prepare the timeline. Okay, but in this case, we cannot appreciate more the timeline because we don't have the accounting period ends. Kat mana pula saya letak pen saya tadi? Okay. Alright. So this is based on fellow, okay, because the question already informed us this is a fellow subsidiary. Okay, so based on the question, okay, so first we need to draw the diagram. Okay, Delco acquired Vanda. Delco acquired Iris. So this is fellow subsidiary group structure. Okay, with the 80%, okay, this is 80%, therefore NCI will be 20. Betul kelas? Betul?
Betul.
Okay. So because of Delco acquired more than 50%, so Vanda become a subsidiary to Delco. Now let's look at for Iris, okay? Iris, Delco acquired 60%. So NCI will be 40%. So because of the acquisition of ordinary share in Iris is more than 50%, so Iris also become a subsidiary to Delco. Okay, beside this information, we also have information with regards to what be the CT, what be the fair value, net asset, at DOA, okay, and then what be NCI. So normally yang tu kita tak jot down kat sini lah. Yang tu you just trace daripada passage. But today saya tunjuk dulu, okay, Vanda. So yang ni tak perlu sebenarnya, kita just identify the diagram and the percentage. Okay, so the CT that being paid, okay, Delco to Vanda is 1.2 bukan 4 million. Okay, this one is 1.2 million. Okay, you also have been provided with the fair value net asset of subsidiary, which is Vanda, at DOA. Okay, on acquisition date, which is 3.5 million. Okay, same goes to Iris, the fair value net asset of subsidiary at DOA is 2.5 million. Okay, NCI is measured by using partial goodwill. Okay. And on the other hand, IRIS, NCI, okay, is already given the value which is 1 million. So bila bagi value, we are not concerned anymore about the measurement because the value is already provided. Okay, so normally when you get the question, the first thing yang you need to identify adalah about the CT. Okay, CT ni whether is already recorded ataupun not yet recorded. Kena identify dulu ya kelas. Dah record ke, record or not yet recorded. Okay, record or not yet. Okay, macam mana kita nak identify? So you have to go back to the statement of financial position provided. Look under NCA, non-current asset. Is there any item investment in Vanda? Amount 4 million. Under column Delco. Okay. Mesti ada kolom Delco, kolom Vanda. Mesti ada. Okay. Because look at here, we have 3 companies, Delco, Vanda, IRIS. So you have been given financial position of all the entities involved. So you have been given kolom pertama Delco, kolom kedua Vanda, yang ketiga IRIS. Okay, so dekat kolom Delco, wajib ada investment in Vanda. Sebab Delco is the holding company. Begitu juga mesti ada investment in IRIS, amount 1.2 million. If ada ni dalam statement financial position means is already recorded. Kalau dikata investment not yet being recorded, so what you need to do adalah you kena buat journal entry. Sebab nanti dia akan effect dalam in the process of preparing the consolidated statement of financial position. So kalau tak ada, then you kena buat debit, investment. Berapa nilai dia, kredit, whatever method lah dibayar, cash ke, ordinary share capital ke, issue debentures ke. Just follow the question. Boleh kelas? Boleh? Sebab nanti inilah yang akan buat you punya financial position tak balance. Because you lupa nak tolak cash ataupun you lupa nak tambah ordinary share capital. Either one lah. Okay, dia punya mode of payment. Okay, boleh? Alright. So, this is basically the information. Now, let's proceed with the determining ataupun determine. So, bila nak determine goodwill or bargain purchase, siapa punya yang kita nak determine? Subsidiary sahaja ya kelas. Subsidiary maknanya bukannya holding, selain daripada holding. Okay, sama ada subsidiary ataupun associate. Okay, holding je yang kita tak prepare. Okay, because holding is the one who are going to prepare the consolidated statement. So dia nak tahu, okay, what be the goodwill or bargain purchase, okay, that we incurred ataupun arise from the acquisition. Sama ada subsidiary or associate. So, kita kena ada 2 pengiraan goodwill kat sini. Pertama adalah Vanda. Yang kedua adalah IRIS. Okay. So, kita kena buat satu-satu. Okay, one by one. So, kita start dengan determine goodwill or bargain purchase. Because we don't know what will be the result. Is it positive goodwill or negative goodwill? So, saya buat kat sini Vanda. Okay, look at here, Vanda, relationship Vanda dengan Delco will be direct. Betul kelas? Betul direct?
Betul.
Okay, so we start dengan CT. Okay, berapa CT Delco paid to Vanda? 4 million. Okay, jap. Sebelum tu, column. Saya lupa nak create column. Okay, so kita ada column. Okay, column goodwill. Column NCI and column group retained profit. Okay, 3 kolom. So kolom ni kita akan continue from step 1. This is step 1 number 1. Dapat soalan step 1. Determine goodwill. Okay, step 2 nanti kita akan still continue this column. So at the end nanti baru kita total up. Okay, totalkan all the values located in column NCI, group return profit, and kita akan tambah lagi kolom lain. Okay, ini untuk step 1 ada 3 kolom. Step 2 nanti ada lagi tambahan kolom. Okay, so this one kita start dengan city balik. Mula dengan city, letak bawah kolom goodwill is 4 million plus NCI. Okay, so NCI ni, this is direct, okay, 20% times. Kenapa saya times kat ni? Nak ke times lah. Okay, NCI ni mesti times dengan dia punya fair value net asset. Okay, so tengok balik kaedah dia partial. Kalau dia partial, okay, kita kena find out dulu what be the fair value net asset of subsidiary at DOA. Siapa punya ni subsidiary? Vanda. Okay, soalan dah bagi dah 3.5. Tolak sebab tolak fair value. So put in bracket. Okay, because of partial goodwill, nilai fair value net asset of subsidiary ni kita akan bring up here times with the NCI. Ini kaedah partial. Okay, kaedah partial wajib identify dahulu fair value net asset of subsidiary at DOA because that value you're going to apply with the percentage of NCI. Alright, this question you have been given lump sum figure, fair value net asset of subsidiary. Okay, so tak ada the opportunity nak buat mistake. But dalam final, you are required to determine. So akan ada elemen, ada komponen dalam fair value net asset. Okay, tak apa ni intro dulu. Okay, 20% times dengan 3.5 dapat berapa? What should we get here? Berapa kelas?
700,000.
700,000 because we are put in million, so 0.7 million. Okay, what item is this? What item is this? OCI, OCI, NCI. So bring to the column NCI 0.7 million. Okay, then kita total 4 million plus 0.7 minus 3.5. Positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. How much?
1.2.
1.2 million. So this is goodwill. Okay. So this is goodwill. So goodwill, or you can put here as 2CSOFP. Alright. Boleh? Alright. So now kita tengok impact dia kepada presentation. Okay. This value 1.2 okay, will be affected. Nanti you akan transfer dia dalam CSOFP. Okay. Under non-current asset, item dia adalah goodwill. Amount 1.2 million. Okay. And then NCI also dalam CSOFP under heading equity. Okay, equity NCI 0.7 million. Okay, so these two figure should be transferred nanti or should be presented in the SOP. Boleh kelas? Boleh? Okay. Alright. So next, untuk this is for Vanda. Next, I proceed untuk Iris. Okay. So next kita go back for the second one. Determine goodwill or bargain purchase for Iris, also direct. Okay, we start with the city. Okay, column goodwill, NCI, group retain profit. Okay, city for Iris is 1.2 million. Okay, plus NCI. Okay, Delco acquired Iris 60%. So the NCI will be 40%. Okay, so if you look at back the questions, you have been given already amount NCI. So tak payah dah nak kali dengan fair value net asset. Okay, terus letak 1 million. So don't forget to transfer the column NCI 1 million minus fair value net asset of subsidiary, which is Iris at DOA. Amount is 2.5 million. Okay, how much? Berapa kelas?
Negative 300,000.
Okay, you get negative. So definitely put here bargain purchase. Bila negative, remember the treatment. Okay, what we discuss the notes ataupun discuss about the treatment for goodwill and bargain purchase. If you get negative goodwill, it should be returned immediately. Okay, written off in SOPL. Treat that bargain purchase as an income. Okay. Alright. Okay. Kenapa just as an income? Okay. Sebab dia ada negative goodwill. Okay. So this is negative kan? So maknanya negative credit goodwill. Goodwill is an asset. Betul kelas? Betul?
Betul.
Betul kan? So debit kan, ini the acquisition lah. Okay, acquisition of Iris. Okay, selalunya saya tak buatlah debit ni, kredit saja, nak tengok effect dia. Okay, because you credit, okay, 2.5. Okay, kalau kita tak write off, dia akan appear in the financial position sebagai negative figure. Okay, so kita write off dia. Bila write off, dia credit. So kita debitkan goodwill 2.5, kreditkan, write off ke mana? SOPL. Retain profit. Siapa punya? Delco. Which is holding 2.5. That's why treatment dia kata immediately return off to SOPL. Treat it as an income. Kenapa income? Sebab dia credit retain profit. Faham kelas? You don't need to show this journal entry, but you need to understand why it should be treated as income in the SOPL. This is the reason. Alright. So BP. Okay, bargain purchase. Straight away transfer to column group retain profit. Berapa tadi? Berapa dapat? 0.3.
0.3.
0.3. Terus letak column group retain profit. Figure dia mesti positif sebab dia income. Kan ada pula yang letak sini negatif sebab dia dapat sini negatif 0.3. Remember? Dia negative goodwill, but dalam column group retain profit is an income. Okay, so the effect of this treatment, okay, this figure nanti kena tunjuk dalam CSOPL under income. Bargain purchase of Iris 0.3 million. Okay, yang ni pergi kepada SOP. Sama macam tadi. Okay, under equity. NCI 1 million. Okay, faham kelas? Faham?
Faham.
The effect apa yang kita buat, effect dia mesti sama ada both dalam financial position. If you look at back just now, untuk yang Vanda, both figures affected dalam SOP. But untuk IRIS, one SOP, one SOPer. Okay, boleh? Alright. So next, kita proceed dengan vertical. Second question. Okay. On 1st January 2021, Baba acquired 80% of the ordinary shares of Chacha for cash consideration of 2.8 million. So DOA 1st January 2021, alright, with the percentage of control 80%, which is more than 50%, therefore Kaka is a subsidiary to Baba. Okay. Okay, City 2.8 million. The fair value of the net asset of Kaka atau Chacha was 3 million. It's been given to the fair value. On the same date, Chacha bought 75% of the issued ordinary share capital of Nana for City 1.2 million. And then the fair value of net asset of Nana was 2.5 million. Okay, so NCI is using proportionate share, which is partial goodwill. Okay, let's look at the diagram. Where is supposed to go? Alamak. Lari pula. Sekejap ya. Okay. Alright. Kita buat dulu diagram. Okay. Vertical ni special sikit lain. Dia ada sikit lah hanky-panky. Because dia ada elemen indirect. Okay. If you still remember lah. Alright. So this is a diagram. Baba acquired Chacha. Okay, amount is 80%. Okay, CT 2.8 million. Okay, fair value net asset of subsidiary, okay, at DOA is 3 million. And then on the same date, on 1st January 2021, okay, because this is 80%, so Chacha become a subsidiary to Baba. Okay, Chacha at the end acquired pula, okay, Nana. The amount 75%, more than 50%. So Nana become a subsidiary to Chacha. Because Nana is a subsidiary of Chacha and at the same time Chacha is a subsidiary to Baba, so Baba has indirect controlling over Nana. Okay, so the element indirect control, okay, which is 80% times 75%. How much, class? 0.8 times 0.75. How much you get?
60%.
Okay, 60%, meaning to say that NCI gonna be 40%. Okay, NCI, relationship between Baba and Nana. Okay, so for Nana just now, Chacha, between Chacha and Nana, Chacha paid to Nana, CT, total is 1.2 million fair value net asset of subsidiary at DOA, date of acquisition, is given 2.5 million. Okay, so this is our diagram. Okay, so now saya nak you all prepare. Let me know what be the goodwill or bargain purchase for Chacha. Saya nak you all buat yang ni dulu. Determine goodwill or bargain purchase. Nana and Chacha dulu. Okay? Boleh buat sekarang?
Boleh, Madam.
Semua kena buat. Nanti saya panggil nama.